Okay, my brother and I are out taking a little drive. The car's having an issue. I'm gonna let him tell you about it.
Making this loud. Whenever you hit the gas too hard.
So it's making a not very good sound. I don't know how well he explained that. So I have to baby the car. Because whenever, like it happened earlier, I was just at like 3,000 RPMs and it decided to make that squealing noise. And it's not very good. It's a bearing of some sort, I think. Because it's not... I originally thought it was the turbo. Because it only comes on when you're stepping on the gas kind of hard. So it's like the turbo. And now that I hear it more and more, I'm beginning to think it's not the turbo and it's one of the pulleys on the edge. And hopefully we can make it through this light here. We're gonna get stuck at it. Yeah. I don't know what you're expecting to get and do. And I don't know what this person behind me is expecting to do. Like, I'm going the speed limit. Do you have to ride a foot away from my tail end? Okay, if you want to go 15 over, that's fine. I don't care. Just, not ride my ass while you're behind me. I just reached way... I just went to shut the skylight, the moonroof, and I reached at the wrong part of the vehicle. I reached like right at the moonroof instead of like at the switch. It was kind of embarrassing. My brother just laughed at me.
Yep.
So he thought it was pretty funny. Now I got somebody else on my tail. I don't know why people love to ride this car. Like, I've been driving a Toyota 4Runner for such a long time, and now once I'm in this little GTI, people are like, oh, let's ride its ass and pass it, you know? Because it's just a little car. It's so annoying. Here, I'm gonna let my brother talk, just to fill the void of me just babbling about stuff. I can't even say babbling, right? Did you hear that?
There's like some buildings coming up on your straight ahead. There's like a town coming up on your reverse. And the speed limit 35 and it's showing 89. Uh-oh, don't hit the rock.
Having an okay day. Let's drop my brother off at that place to go meet with somebody. We got there a little early because, like I said, it's better to leave early. So we got there early. We walked around for a minute. It was nice. I did some raking and stuff earlier. It was like 80. I didn't have enough water and I felt like I was going to pass out. It sucked. But I'm doing better now. But I'm looking at getting a subwoofer. I'll put a picture on the screen of it. It's not that I'm looking to get one. I already have one. It's for my dad's truck. It's got the angle so he can go behind his seat. But his truck's radio doesn't work. Yeah, nice Miata. I like Miatas. I was looking at getting a Miata instead of a GTI. Just because they look neat. But the GTI is more practical because I have little brothers and stuff that I have to tote around with me. At least for now. One of my brothers is 16. Like, he'll get his license in a couple months, hopefully. And then I don't have to tote him around because he went half in on this car with me. It's got 112,000 miles on it. It's in good condition. It has very little cosmetic things to it. Like, it's got a little dent in the hood. It's got a dent in the rocker panel on the right side. And then the leather seats in the back have like dents in them because they were down. They were down for the person before us went on a road trip. And underneath the seats, it has like little things. So it just left imprints into the leather. Nice sport bike though, I like those. I want to get a sport bike. I have a dual sport, but I want a sport bike because a 200 isn't very. I mean, they'll do a good. They can do a higher speed. They can do like 80 or whatever. But like all the roads around here are 55. So just sitting in like and I don't live close to anything. Like you want to do anything, be prepared to drive 40 minutes. I get distracted easily if you can't tell. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, the dents in the car. Like I'm fine with dents. This road sucks. Like I know the GTI is nice, but what I really wanted was a Subaru Forester, because it has a trailer hitch. Like I can haul my motorcycle around. If I get another motorcycle, I can trailer it places, because you don't want to ride your bike 6 hours. And I want to like go to Florida and stuff and see my grandmother, or just go anywhere and I could trailer my bike and ride that, because they get so good at gas mileage. It's amazing. And besides good gas mileage, like insurance on them is cheaper. Yeah, this isn't. No, that is a Camaro. For a second I'm like, no, that's not a Camaro. Yeah, but yeah, insurance on a bike's not too expensive. I mean, it is if you get like a 1000 or whatever. But my dad, he has a KLR 650. I've ridden that bike. That one's pretty fun. Insurance for him, I'm pretty sure, was $116 for the year. For the year, let me repeat, $116 for the year. I don't know how they do insurance where you're from. Look at this car. That's pretty nice. But 116 is nice. The hardest thing is, if I want to get a sport bike, I'm going to have to leave Maine and go to, like, when I was in Florida a couple months ago, all you have is like Goldwing type bikes, or what are those things called? Harleys, cruisers. And they're obnoxious. They're so loud. There's a guy who lives like right across the street who has one, and he takes off at like 90. That paint bucket keeps rolling in the back. It's not even a paint bucket, it's a paint can. I'm gonna undercoat this car in black paint because my dad did that to our Volvo, our 850 Turbo, our Volvo 850 Turbo, and that thing's an 83 or something. It's pretty old, and it's like just now, like after all these years, it's just now like going to have a hard time passing inspection because of the rust. I don't know if you could hear that, but I think like the dustpan for the brakes is rubbing, which is not good. I don't want my dustpan rubbing. I gotta turn around up here. Yeah, did you hear that rubbing? That didn't sound good. And I have that paint can in the back seat rubbing around or rolling. I had to shut off cruise control. It wasn't even on, it was just the light that annoys me. That's one of my biggest things about driving the 4Runner, the Toyota 4Runner. I think it's a 2012. It's either a 12 or a 14. It's got, when you're driving it like gently, like just at a cruising speed, like you're going 55, just cruising, it has an eco light that comes on saying you're driving efficiently or whatever. I don't know exactly what it's supposed to mean, like you're using less gas. But that thing is annoying because when you, at night, it's so bright, and when you use the dimmer for like your dashboard and radio and stuff, it doesn't dim. The eco light stays the same brightness. It is like the most annoying thing ever. So sometimes at night I just like to put it in sport mode just so the eco light goes away. So it's like, because the eco light doesn't come on when you're in sport mode. hope my GoPro's battery is good. That would suck. As if I was doing all this audio stuff and the video wasn't recording. I feel like I'm just blabbering at this point. And goodbye. Have a nice day.